guys, Nyla back again. Okay, so my question this week has to do with, is there racism in the Caribbean? Now, and I'm speaking about the English speaking Caribbean. I'm from Jamaica, as you know. My mother is from Guyana. And so my perspective is really from the lens of someone who's lived in Jamaica. Now, is there racism or is it just colorism? I was watching a post on some kind of, I forget which social media it was, but it was in Jamaica. They were having protests to just very similar to the protests that we've been having here in the United States. And one of the people at the protest says, in Jamaica, we don't have racism. We have colorism. But they felt like it was still important to protest racism in Jamaica as it connected to what is happening here in the United States. So it really had me question that one. So of course, I had to do my research on this. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read you the definition that I found. So the definition in the dictionary of racism is prejudice. Racism is a noun, and it is prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that one's own race is superior. Now, I think a lot of people are very clear on what racism is and how it affects you. So, think about Caribbean people now. So, I'm speaking from the perspective of a Jamaican. In Jamaica, the majority of people in Jamaica are Black people. We do have a nice variety of people. Our motto is out of many one people, but the majority of people that live in Jamaica are Black people. You might be mixed with some kind of Asian, Chinese, something. You might be mixed with East Indian. You might be mixed with white. But again, most people are Black people. So based on that, do we have racism in our country? I believe we do, because I see many times growing up and just living in Jamaica where if you are white, you are in certain positions of society that you are in control. You're able to have the power to do things to people from other races. Now, am I saying that white people in Jamaica go out of their way to discriminate and be prejudiced to the Black people in Jamaica? Not all the time, but I have seen and heard of instances like that. But is that really the problem in Jamaica? Is it racism or is it colorism? So now let's go to the definition of what colorism is. This is from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Colorism, prejudice or discrimination, especially within a race or ethnic group, favoring people with lighter skin over those with darker skin. So in my view, I think the issue that we're dealing with mostly in our Caribbean countries, and again, I'm speaking from the perspective of a Jamaican, is really colorism. But isn't that still related to racism? If you are discriminating against someone based on their skin color, light skin versus dark skin, it's still connected. So I would love to hear what you think about this. The question again, is there racism in the Caribbean or is it just colorism? Love to hear your thoughts on that. So again, my name is Nyla, to be Caribbean, signing off for this week.